morning, it's day one. I got my saddlebag ready to go. I've got like 4 shirts, 2 pants, and a toothbrush. I'm basically traveling like a dude. So my dad's been doing this ride since I was little. This is only my second time doing it with him. My mom actually came with us last year and brought her own bike, but this year she's holding down the fort for us. Made it like 45 minutes before I had to take out the liner in my jacket. It was already really hot. Stopped at the same diner we went to last year, and we were so sweaty when we got to Boise. Day 2, and we are leaving earlier today to try to beat the heat. Today we're headed to Coeur d'Alene, which is where we'll meet up with the rest of my dad's motorcycle group that left from the Bay Area. When we stopped for lunch, we realized we were in Moscow, so we left pretty quick. I've heard a lot about Coeur d'Alene recently. People just say that it's gorgeous, amazing, stunning, and honestly, it was. It reminded me of Tahoe a little bit, but in like an Idaho way, it's really hard to describe. Even the view from the parking garage was cool. See, like this view from my room kind of looks like Tahoe. I was actually especially excited to go to the bar because I love this huckleberry flavored vodka from Idaho. It's called 44 North, if you know what I'm talking about. Before you know it, it's day 3. We're taking off with the group today. Then we stopped at a Hamster's House for lunch, which is a great time to mention that my dad's motorcycle group is called the Hamsters. There was a fire nearby, which kind of stunk, but you still got a really insane view.
That is cool.
Thank God for the Doubletree Cookie. We were so exhausted by the time we got to Missoula. I had cardamom ice cream here and it was so good. Day 4. Everyone's pumped today because we are headed to Big Sky. Got to drive through Helena. The little like village we were staying in was super nice. The whole thing was like brand new. I wish I could capture the smell of this place in the morning. It was like crispy pine goodness. And I found a real coffee, not hotel coffee, huge. Then we suited up in our rain gear because the weather looked ominous, to say the least. Riding in the rain is a pretty cool feeling though, I'm not gonna lie. There were like no animals out because of the rain, which was a bummer, but then I finally caught a glimpse at a few grizzly bears that everyone pulled over to see. We did not see a rodeo in the rodeo capital of the world because we couldn't stand the thought of another raindrop. It was already our final day on the ride, which was crazy. This part was probably my favorite though. We stopped at this place in Sheridan because our friends from Italy really wanted to find these special spurs that I guess you can only get at this place. Then we heard that this is where you could find the best burger in Sheridan, and honestly, it was the best burger in a lot of places. Finally made it to Spearfish, and we only caught a little bit of rain, which wasn't too bad. And of course, had to go right over to the Lucky 13 to say hi to everybody. There's Kenny and Anna. The next day it rained like crazy, but we decided to put our gear on and go down into Sturgis. Here's a shop that one of the hamsters owns. Because of the rain, it was actually pretty mellow, if you can believe it. Usually it's insane. Then we checked out the customs at the hotel. My dad actually used to have a really cool black and red chopper. Wait a second. There we go. Haha. The next day we did a ride to the Needles, which takes you through the Black Hills. I don't know, man, to get to the other side. No, to lay it on the line. I don't know about all you. No idea why there's a stormtrooper, but I guess why not? Dropped them off in Deadwood, which is actually another really cool town that's close by. Then it was time for the block party. This is Hamster Hill, and yes, it's called Hamster Hill on the map. There's a tradition of having BLTs at midnight. Of course, now it's like 9 o'clock. But these guys were cooking bacon for like 5 hours that day. This was actually a pretty mellow block party. Usually at this point it is top of your lungs karaoke hour. Next day we went to check out the Black Hills Harley, which was a whole event in itself. That night we had the big hamster fundraiser dinner. Here's the fit. The dinner raises money for Lifescape, which is a nonprofit that provides outpatient care to both children and adults in South Dakota. And a lot of hamsters donate these really cool custom pieces that either go through the silent auction or the live auction at the end. It's honestly just cool to walk around and see all the incredible pieces that people make every year.
Tonight we did 291,407. Space.
Went over to the Lucky 13 one last time. And that's a wrap. Thanks for coming along.